Alrighty then, alrighty then. Hello, what's going on, everyone? This is 007JK, and we are back with another live stream for y'all. Today we're doing the shiny hunt. Yes, yes. Are you ready? Today we are going to be hunting for a shiny starter Pokemon in Brilliant Diamond, and we're gonna see if we can actually get one today, or if we don't, at least have some fun. Now, granted, because shiny hunting can get a little bit tedious, get quite a bit repetitive, and all that stuff, we're going to be working on a ROM hack for my lovely, lovely girlfriend Bippity off to the side. That's what the screen over there is for, and then right up there is the actual shiny hunt. And we're going to be working on this ROM hack today. Today, I've got big plans for the ROM hack, so hope you guys are excited for that. And yeah, you guys have 9 stream points to spend on anything you guys would like over in the top right-hand corner of the live stream. It is also in the description down below on YouTube. So, without further ado, let's get an announcement going that we are indeed live. We even got a notification saying that we're live, which is amazing. So let's go here. Say hello to direct messaging on YouTube. Interesting. Okay. I'll have to look into that a little bit. Later. But anyway, here we go. We are live at the shiny hunt. With the shiny hunt. There we go. And of course, come vote on your favorite starter. Come vote on your favorite starter. There we go. So, that is true. So we want you guys to vote on which starter Pokemon from the Sinnoh region you guys would like to see us shiny hunting for today. Whether it be Turtwig, Chimchar, or Piplup. Whichever one has the most votes in the YouTube live chat, that's the one we'll be shiny hunting for today. Now, if you guys are on Twitch, but you still would like to participate in the vote, come over to YouTube and vote that way, or just type in the Twitch chat what you'd like to see us do. And if you guys have any ideas how to create a poll on Twitch, please let me know. So far I've not found a way to do that yet. But I've also not spent a lot of time on Twitch because I'm a little bit more familiar with YouTube. So let's start a poll up on YouTube. Start poll. The question is going to be starter ? Here we go. First option is, of course, Chimchar. Second option is Turtwig. And the third option, last but certainly not least, is Piplup. There you go. Started the poll, and you guys get to vote on which starter Pokemon we get to shiny hunt for today. So now that is set up, we're currently at 4,000 resets. We're going to see if we can get a shiny Pokemon today or not. Now, typically, it's 4,000, and I think 96, I think, is the typical ratio of finding a shiny Pokemon or not. So we're getting very close to the actual ratio that is there. We might go above the ratio, probably will, meaning we are officially going to be unlucky by that point if we do not get a shiny. So let's hope we get a shiny. Anyways, I do have some music for you guys, some muzak, so let's go to here. These are from YouTube, so let's see how good they are. I do need to turn the volume down a little bit. There we go. Okay, let me know if the volume is the background music is too quiet or too loud. I feel like that is a little too quiet, so we can turn that up just a tad bit. There we go. Okay. So, with that, we're going to start working on this. Now, we were going to do the third gym and get some dialogue out of the way. However, we have a cutscene that we need to make. And that cutscene is going to be in the middle of the Elite Four. I'm going to skip that one. No lyrics. The briefcase is open. I just realized something. I think we're on... No. I want lyricless music. What is YouTube's problem today? Okay, what is it? Let's see. I want to listen to page 1. Where? How do I get to page? Okay. I apologize. I gotta figure out YouTube real quick. What the devil? Where the heck is page 1? Like, they won't let me go backwards to page 1. They got page 101 out of 200. It won't let me go back further than that. Page 1 through 30. Is this it? No, that's the exact same thing that we just barely listened to. YouTube, what is wrong with your audio library? Like, actually, though, what is wrong with your audio library? I want music without lyrics. You know what? Screw YouTube. We're going somewhere else. We're going to TTRPG music. I'm going to TTRPG music instead because YouTube sucks. It absolutely refuses to let me listen to music without lyrics. And I want background music. I do not want lyrics. YouTube, get your crap together. Get your act together. And okay, here we go. Let's do should we do I think atmosphere would be kind of cool. Yeah, let's do atmosphere. Okay. Here we go. Now, this is Quiet at Sea. I am spam clicking on the play button. There we go. It's finally started playing. What is with the music today? What is actually wrong with the music today? I cannot get good music to work. Here we go. Here we go. Okay. There we go. Now we have some actual good music. Unfortunately, I can't control the volume on this, so let's go to here really quickly. Okay. Hold up. We're spending the first 20 minutes of the live stream just figuring out our music. First 20 minutes is just going to be figuring out how the devil we're going to get our music to work correctly. Let me go to playlists here. Let's see. Let's see. Tabletop RPG music. Here we go. Here we go. Okay. We found a playlist, everyone. We finally found a playlist. Here we go. Alright, let's hope it's actually good. That does seem quite quiet. Oh, it's meant to be that quiet. I see. It's meant to be that quiet. In that case, I will turn it back down. There we go. Okay. Please let me know if you guys would like us to skip to the next one. Anyways, like I was saying before I was so rudely interrupted by stupid music, we have a lot to do today on the ROM hack. We're going to go all the way to the Elite Four. Can I get the map up here? There we go. Okay. We have a cutscene to make, and that's going to be made in the middle of the Elite Four. So I got to figure out how to build this and build it well. I have some ideas, so we're going to see what happens. We're going to open this in a new tab. Okay, we can officially start the shiny hunt. Let's start with Turtwig. We're going to do round robin style, which basically what that means. We're going to start with Turtwig, then we're going to move to Chimchar, then we're going to move to Piplup, and we're going to start back over at Chimchar, and we're going to keep going around in that order until we get a vote on the live stream which started Pokemon to shiny hunt for. Starting off, looks like we don't get a shiny, so we reset. So now we're going to do Chimchar, and then Piplup, and then Turtwig, Chimchar, Piplup, and we're going to keep doing that, just round robin style, just keep going with those three Pokemon in that order until we get a vote on the live stream. So, yeah, should be interesting. Well, give me a second. I got some lotion in my hand. Here we go. Alright, let's see. Here we go. Let's get that nice and greasy. Because I need it. There we go. Okay. I feel like we should skip this one. This one's really weird. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think in the live chat. Okay. Let's keep going. So now we need to go. So, first off, I actually want to look right here. I want to see what these people will say. At the Pokemon League, you will face the Elite Four all in a row. If you lose, you have to start all over again. This is it. Go for it. That guy has a certain script. That guy has a certain script. I need to delete those NPCs then. Alright, what does he say? Maybe becoming an Elite Four member is in the blood. Somewhere far away. Oh, I see. That's a script for another text event. I see. I need... I'm just gonna flat out delete that guy. Okay, this one talks specifically about Agatha. So let's delete you. There we go. Okay. Alright. Next Pokemon up is Chimchar. Let's go. The Funky Monkey. Funky Monkey. Funky Monkey. Funky Monkey. Ooh. I didn't do the movements. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I forgot to add one. Boom. There we go. That was for Turtwig. Pardon my French. Alright. That's for Chimchar. We need to reset again. And I gotta blow my nose. Give me a second. Alright, I'm back. And man, I am not nearly as prepared for this live stream as I thought I was. I spent the past like hour getting ready for this. I missed so much stuff too. Oh well, it is what it is. It is, really is what it is. Alright, this guy. Face the other four one by one. If you win, door opens to the next trainer. Good luck. I'm so sorry, but you've wasted your time coming here. Lorelei of the Elite Four is absent, you see. As a result, the Champion League is closed for the time being. From here on, you face the Elite Four one by one. Okay, I can delete that guy then, because... There we go. I'll just delete that NPC. No need for him. No need for him. You're only supposed to go through once. Alright. Here we go. Let's go into... So, let's see. This shopkeeper. Do I add all the evolution items? They haven't evolved yet. Yeah, I'll add the evolution items. It's probably a good idea to add the evolution items. So, this guy right here gives you a hint. This guy, okay. Gives you all the trade options. But first, Piplup, pop, 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 pop. Pangu, Pangu. Okay. No shiny. So we reset. You see. Ooh, this one sounds kind of cool. It's kind of spacey. All right. Let me grab this. Copy this, because that's all the evolution items right there. And then you right here. I'm going to add all those items. There we go. Yeah, we'll expand his shop. Ultra Ball, Great Ball, Full Restore, Max Potion, Revive, Full Heal, Max Repel, Covert Cloak, Dusk Stone, Punch Glove, Shiny Stone, Link Cable, Dragon Scale, Boost Energy, Ice Stone, Galarian Wreath, Psychic Gem, and Protector. Okay. Alright. First one is Lorelei of the Elite Four. Okay. So now... let's see. Alright, well we just did Piplup, right? We just did Piplup. So we're back to Turtwig. Diddly boy, diddly boy. Shiny turtle, shiny turtle, shiny turtle. Shiny turtle! That did not come out correctly. Oh, anyway. We're screaming for the turtle. Did we get it? No. Yeah, I didn't think so. Alright. That is another reset of Rooney. My vocal cords do not like me today. Anyhoozle, we're just gonna start with Lorelei here. Now, Lorelei, I'm gonna change this to be Lance, and I'm going to search up. Okay, Lorelei. See, Lorelei in the coding. I'm going to search for her team. Lorelei right here. Okay. Oh, this is the refight of Lorelei. Never mind. It should be Claude then. Exit out of this and search for Claude. Claude. Nope, wrong Claude. Let's try this one. Alright. We just did Turtwig, so we're going to do Chimchar next. Here we go, Claude. Okay, I just replaced Lorelei with Claude then. Okay. So that is good. That's what Claude looks like right there. Okay. No funky monkey, so we reset. No funky monkey. We need to get the funky monkey. Anyway. By the way, don't forget to vote in the live chat which starter Pokemon you guys would like to see us shiny hunting for. Alright. So we got Dugong, Cloyster, Slowbro, Jinx, and Lapras from Claude here. I cannot remember what levels I thought of for them. Alright, so we got Claude's picture there, his name, stats, everything. We just need to change his team. Okay. Let me see what the levels were for these teams. So let me go back. Go to this. Scroll down to the very bottom. Gym 8 is 51 through 52. Let me go back to the route here. Okay, wild Pokemon doesn't give me so this, what level are you? You're level 60. Okay. You're level 60. So I think that means level 70? Is that right? We'll do Piplup next. Pup, 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 pup. Pangu, Pangu. Ooh, okay. Let's see. Not a shiny, so we reset. And we add one to the reset counter. There we go. Okay, if they're level 60 in there, I think I want to be level 70 for the Elite Four, level 75 for the event, and level 80 for the top. So let's do level 70 Pokemon. Level 70 for each. Level 70. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Claude has 6. So we got Edelgard. Claude, here we go. Now, I'm contemplating replacing their main Pokemon with the legendary. I think probably not. I think 70 is probably just fine. So, let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay. Alright, and then that one. Okay. Alright, we're starting over with Turtle Boy. Turtle Boy. Alright. Let's get ourselves a Turtwig, and we'll see if it's shiny or not. And then we'll type in Claude's team. Now, we don't have the moves for it yet. We just have the Pokemon. We don't have abilities, items, or moves yet. So it's going to be very basic. Okay. Unfortunately, the Turtwig is not shiny, so we reset. Alright. First one in Claude's team is Decidueye. Next up, Hydrapple. Third up, Drapion. Fourth up, Roserade. Fifth, Togekiss. Sixth is Sawsbuck. Summer Sawsbuck. Let me see what 3 looks like. That's fall, winter, summer. Okay. Summer Sawsbuck. Okay. Okay. That is Claude's team. We still need items, moves, and abilities for his team. We just did Turtwig, so we'll do Chimchar next. Okay. That is Claude so far. Okay, there we go. And no Funky Monkey, so we reset. Here we go. Okay. So that is Claude right there. That's the first one. Alright, let's go to the next area. Next one is going to be Dimitri, which is right here. Now, I don't have the symbol edited for Dimitri yet, so we're going to edit that one. But for now, I'm going to search up Bruno. Bruno. We're going to look at his team. Okay, here we go. I'm going to change this to be Dimitri. Dimitri, okay? And we're going to edit this to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. There we go. Okay. And now the briefcase is open. So, we just did Chimchar, so we're doing Piplup next. Okay. Piplup is up next. Let's go. I would like more cheery music, I'll be honest. This is really creepy music. Not gonna lie. Okay. Let's see. Doesn't look shiny? Okay, not as shiny, so we reset. Here we go. And I'm gonna go next one? Here's a bit more cheery one. Here we go. There we go. There we go. That seems pretty good. That seems pretty good. Okay. So first up, Dimitri has a Luxray. Next he has Escavalier. Then he has an Aegislash. Then he has an Annihilate. Then a Hisuian Samurott, so Samurott 2. Then a Baxcalibur. There we go. So that is going to be Dimitri's team. Again, we still need abilities, items, and moveset for them. Alright. Who are we on? We're on Turtwig. We just did Piplup. Okay. We're on Turtwig. Let's go. Alright, that is Bruno of the Elite Four. Okay. Next up, Lorelei. Okay. Let's see. No shiny, so we reset once again. Once again. We only got 10 resets in. Jeez. That's okay, though. That's okay. So, Agatha here, I'm actually going to change to look like Lorelei. So I'm going to change her to look like that. I'm going to go to here. Go to Agatha. Go to her first team. There we go. And she is going to be Edelgard. Edelgard. That right there is Edelgard. And we're changing her sprite to be that of Lorelei's. And we're going to replace those sprites to make them look more like the Fire Emblem characters, kind of like we did with Lance's sprite to make him look more like Claude. I'm going to hope that that works. We're going to hope that that works. Anyway. Now I'm going to change her team. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. Whoops. 5 and 6. Okay. Alright. So first up, Edelgard has Hydreigon. Okay. We are currently on Chimchar. Funky monkey, funky monkey, funky monkey. Ooh. Let's see if we get the funky monkey. Come on, give it to me. Give it to me, I'm worth it. We ain't not worth it, apparently. It was not a shiny, so we reset and try again. Alright, next up, after Hydreigon, is Armarouge. Right there, I love that sprite. That sprite looks so freaking cool. Armarouge. Okay, then we got Turtonator. After Turtonator, we have Incineroar. After Incineroar, we have Mismagius. Yeah, okay. Then, last but certainly not least, Corviknight. There we go. That is Edelgard's team. Hydreigon, Armarouge, Turtonator, Incineroar, Mismagius, and Corviknight. Save right there. Okay. Now, after this room, after you fight Edelgard, I want it to go to a different, separate room. Because I believe there's a script address that when you walk in, it forces you to walk through here and then the door closes. I don't know how to access that script. So instead, I'm going to create a different warp. We're on Piplup right now. I'm going to create a different warp to go to a different area similar to this. I can just expand this area too as well. Okay. Not a shiny, so we reset. There we go. Okay. Boom. Shakalaka. All right. So I want this script address. Sorry, not the script address. Sorry. This warp to go to a different location where you walk forward and you land on a script. That's what I want. So I think to kind of save some data, I think I could probably expand this. Here's what I'm going to do before I mess with anything. I'm going to take this, copy it, and I'm going to go to my save file. This is going to be 9.0. It's going to be save 9.0. As in the Elite Four. Post it right in there. Okay. And now that I have this backup of this saved, let's try this. Let's go. Let's see. Do I need that much? I feel like maybe that much might be good. Okay. I'm going to grab this. Okay. So hopefully that should be enough to block off sight from the other area. Okay, we're now on to Turtwig. Turtle boy, turtle boy. Okay. This. Okay. Do we get the shiny Turtwig? We do not. All right, that's a reset of Rooney then. Let's go. Let's go with this. Okay, and I want to do this. Okay. Let's see. There we go. Let's do this. There we go. Okay. So now we have this. I'm going to take this and move it down to say there. Actually, I'm going to grab this. Now I can just kind of paint this whole thing like so. Okay. Down to there. Okay. Does that seem too wide? That seems a little bit too wide. Let's cut it off right there. There we go. Okay. This should be thin enough right here, which means I can squish this back down to like there. There we go. Okay. Well, we just did Turtwig, so let's do Chimchar next. Okay. We're moving to Grover now. We're actually cruising. We're actually cruising now. Okay, Chimchar, not a shiny, so we reset. Let's go. Okay, add another reset. Add another one to the reset counter. Okay. I'm going to grab these two. Put them right there. And right there. Then, as you walk forward, I'm going to put another one right there and right there. Okay. Okay. And we're going to go right there. Let's see. I'm gonna grab this one. This. No. No, I'm okay. I do want to grab this. Put this right here to make it look like they're casting shadows. That looks pretty good. That looks pretty good. Not gonna lie. I do need a door gateway at the end here. made this too thin. Let me grab this. No. We're like right there. There we go. Okay. I'm going to extend this by 1. And I'm going to grab this. Put that right there. There we go. Okay. There you go. That looks pretty good. That looks pretty good. I'm going to grab this. And I'm going to put that right there. And there. And there. Okay. Alright. Now I need it to narrow to one singular square. That when you go to walk through it, it tells you to go see the cutscene. Okay, we're now on to Piplup. Okay. Not a shiny, so we reset. Okay, I have an idea. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to grab these. Put them right here. I'm going to grab this, put this there. Grab this. Put this along here. Okay. No, I'm gonna grab the shadows and put them. Nope. That don't work. Never mind. Okay. Here's what I can do. There we go. That looks good. That looks pretty good. That looks pretty good to me. All right. See this? It's just, yeah, it just has those two. Doesn't have any in between. Okay. Well, that was hopeful. Anyway. Whoops. Okay. Okay, let's go with Turtwig, because we just did Piplup. Put that there, 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 and there. Okay. All right. All right, there we go. Okay. I wonder if you can walk through right there. Oh, shoot. I forgot to check if that was shiny or not. Give me a second. It was just half a second. I'm just spamming the button, not paying attention. Okay, not a shiny. Okay. Not a shiny, so we reset. Alrighty then. Boom, there we go. Another one to the reset counter. Okay. There we go. Alright, and now I can add a tile script right here. I believe. But I do have to check something. I need to get my character into here. Somehow. So let me save. Let's playtest just real quick. My character's right in front of Cerulean City. Okay. So here's what I'm going to do. Go back to here. I'm going to go to Cerulean City. Ollie Good, hey, hello Ollie Good. Welcome to the live stream. Welcome, welcome. Good to see you again. That means we get, and we got a like, that means we get 2 stream points. That means 3 whole emojis. Let's go. First up. There it is.
Let's do this. Leroy!
Nice. There you go. There's your 3 emojis. And we got to vote for Chimchar. Let's go. Alrighty then. Chimchar it is. New starter vote. I'm Chimchat. Absolutely. Let's go for the Chimchar. Pull this up. And unfortunately we did not get the Funky Monkey, so we reset. Alright, let me just pull everything back up to the way it was. Boom. Add one to the reset counter. Let's go. Alright, I'm going to test out something real quick. I'm going to go to Cerulean City. Easiest way to do this is right here. Put down a warp point. Right here. And then go to Cerulean City. And have this go to that warp point, which is... Actually, the easiest way to tell is to go to here. 178.3. 178.3. Okay. So, let's make this one go to 78 1 3. Okay. There we go. I should have wrote down what it was before. That's okay. Okay, I'm gonna walk. What? Sorry, we gotta do Chimchar first. Let's go, Chimchar. Here we go. I'm just gonna reload the last save and I'll rebuild that area, which is, it's just fine. It's easy enough to do. I'll just rebuild it. And nope, Chimchar's not a shiny, so we reset there. He's still orange. He's not purple. All right, let's see if this works. Okay. We can indeed walk around like this. Okay. So it's not what I want. Okay, so I need to move these a little bit closer together then. Okay. So in that case, I'm actually going to exit out of Hexmaniac Advance. Just briefly. Let's go here. Open a new tab. Here. Go to Fire Emblem ROM. Saves. 9.0. Copy. Go back to here. Go back to here. This. Delete. And paste. Then open this in the ROM hack. And here we go. Now I gotta go to Hex. Boom, there we go. Okay. Now that is Cerulean City. Okay, that goes back to the same place. Okay. Maybe I just need to make a random warp door for it or whatnot. But Chimchar it is! Let's go! I'm glad we got a vote in the live chat. Makes my job quite a bit easier, not gonna lie. Okay. New Pokemon League. Chimchar is not a shiny, so we reset. Okay, we already got all that, which is good. Add one to the reset counter. Okay. That is Claude. His team has been edited. That's Dimitri. His team has been edited. That is Edelgard. Her team has been edited. Okay, and this goes to here. I just need to change it to be to a slightly different warp, is all. Okay. Let's see. That's one, two. It looks like about 3. Okay. So about that far. Okay. So then I can do this. There we go. And let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I can shrink this down by 2, like that. And I can go like this. Actually, I want to grab this. Put this right there. Delete that, and I can shrink it by 1. There we go. And then there. Okay. Chimchar it is again. Once again, Chimchar Club. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Funky Monkey. Ah, no Funky Monkey. Okay. Alright. Add another one to the reset counter. Let's go. Alright. So now this right here. I would like to grab you and put you up like that. Put you like that. Let's grab this. Extend it down. Okay. I'd like to grab this. Put them right there and there. No, I'd like this to be 2 wider. Like that. Then I'll grab this. Put this in the middle. Because it has to be 2 wider still. 2 in the middle. Okay. That there. And that right there. Okay. That looks pretty good. That looks pretty good the way it is. Okay. Copy this and put it right there. Put these that way. Grab this. Put these this way. Okay. Alright, now I'm going to grab this and put it right there. And put it right there. Chimchar. Here we go. Actually, no, I can put them right there and there. Grab this and put it right there. There we go. Okay. Not a shiny monkey, so we reset. There we go. One there. One there. This seems slightly too wide, doesn't it? Maybe I do it. Make it just 3 wide. If I do this, and then this. Yeah, I can grab this. Grab this, put it there. I can shorten it to there. And then, let's see, I grab this. It's down to there, grab this, put that there. Yeah, I think that's probably the best, is doing this. Okay. And then that way there's no pattern change either, which is actually pretty huge. All right. No, we do Chimchar because that has the most votes. All right. Let's see. What do we got? Give me the Funky Monkey. No Funky Monkey. All right. That means we reset. Boom. There we go. Okay. Do that. Let me... Okay. So then right about here... Oh, wait, no. I do need it wider. I do need it wider because down at the bottom, I want there to be 3 exits. Dang. Okay. So in that case, I'm going to grab this and put it square in the middle. Grab this, put it there, and grab this and put it there. Grab this. Okay. I can go to that. Okay. I can grab this and put these right here. Okay, so it is going to have to narrow as it goes up. For now, I need to grab 3 different exits at the bottom. No, too wide. Let's see. I wish I could do these. I guess I could do this. I guess I could do that. But the tile change, I don't know if I like that. Is there anything else that counts as a doorway? Okay, no funky monkey, so we reset. We gotta make it look decent, you know? Wait a minute. I could just put 2 statues on either side. And then I need to put something right there. If I just grab this. It looks kind of funky. That's 4. I only need 3. Okay. Guess that could be that. There we go. Okay. That'll work. And I'll have it spawn in like right there, probably. Alright. No, that won't work because you gotta go up into those ones, not down. That doesn't work. No funky monkey, so we reset it once again. Once again. It's gotta be able to go down to trigger it. Stairs. I think that'll work. No. That doesn't work. Dang it. What about this? No, that doesn't work either. Okay. What works? I guess I could do this block right here. Let's do this block right here and make it a door. There we go. We'll make that a door so you can leave. And kind of like what we did with the bush. And that way, over here, it would only trigger if that was a warp block, which it's not. So that works. Okay, that works. Let me check the other Indigo Plateau leaks. That one's blue. That one's yellow. That one's purple. This one's turquoise. It's a different shade of blue. Okay. Alright, that works. Alright, so far our rival, not shiny, is winning. In there. Okay, so we need 3 warp points there and a warp point there. This right there is probably the first one I need to create. How would I do this? I think I gotta have you like warp basically like right there. Okay. There we go. Okay, I still have the problem of narrowing it down. So let me grab this, do this. Like that. I can do that. Sounds like a whale. Not gonna lie. Okay. Okay, and then right here and right here. There we go. Okay. Does that look good? I don't think that looks good. I honestly don't think that looks too good, but hey. It works. I think it works. I think it'll work. Okay. I guess I could do this. There we go. No, I like the other way better. I do like the other way better. Okay. Chimchard is. Let's go. Did Ollie have? I guess there's me, Chicken Nugget, and Shane the Gamer Kid. Okay, nope. Those are the only 3 guesses. Alright. No Funky Monkey, so we reset. I mean, I would take a shiny in for a name. That'd be kind of cool. Alright. Here we go. Okay. Right through here. That's where they run into the thing. I like that. Okay. Alright, so we have a script tile, script right here. It says go back and help the legendary. Okay, and then there's going to be 3 script tiles right there. Or 3 warps and then 3 script tiles right above those warps. Okay. Alright. So in that case... Ooh. I don't know when the script gets triggered for it. So let's see this. This goes to that. I don't know if it adds the script or not. Probably does. I'll have to run some tests with this. I'll have to run some tests. Okay. add this. Let me look at this one's script. Okay. I don't think I can identify what I need in there. Not without a lot of time. So in that case, let's just create a new warp. Right there. That's warp 3. I want this to go to warp target 3. See if that works. So it should lead right to there. Perfect. And then I grab this warp right here. 178.1 is what I need. Okay, so I'm going to grab this warp. We're going to grab a warp right here. 178 target 1 is what that one's going to be. And actually, I do need to edit a little bit. Here we go. Chimchar. Okay. Not a shiny, so we reset. This is kind of cool music, not gonna lie. Alright. So that goes to there. Okay. I want to see if the script address will still work. I don't know. Alright. Oh, wait a minute. I need to change this to... I need to take this person and move them to a different map entirely. To the Sevi Isles. And... oh, I forgot about that. Lance needs to not be there. And you just need to go into the champion room. Because where Lance is, that's actually going to be Agatha. And... that's going to be... the leader of the Church of Saros. Whatever her name is. Whatever the frick her name is. So I'm going to save this right now. So the script address may not need the trigger. What I do need to do, though, is look at this. And I need... put that right there. There we go. Okay. Then put that right there. There we go. Okay. All right. I mean, we're not doing too shabby. We're not doing too shabby. Let's see. No funky monkey, so we reset. Okay. I wonder how I can test this stuff. I'm going to save right here. Grab this. I'm going to copy that. I'm going to go back to the saves. Make this 9.1. Save 9.1. Put that there. Okay. Just in case I mess something up. This is just in case. Okay. This is just in case I fuck something over. Okay. I need to go to here. I need to go back to Cerulean City. Okay. I want to test to see if the warps will work. Okay, no shiny Chimchar, so we reset once again. Here we go. Okay. Need it to go to 177.1. Okay. Right here. 77. 177. 1. And then I need to go to this here. Move this. That there. So I don't have to battle. Save and then play. Let's just see how all this turns out. I just want to see if the warps will work for now. So I go in here. That brings me to here. And that's blocked off. Okay. Pass. And I'm going to be changing this all back with the last save file that we did. So it should be A-okay. Let's do Funky Monkey. Funky Monkey. Funky Monkey. Funky Monkey. Ooh. Okay. Chant did not work. Okay, no Funky Monkey. So just another reset Rooney. Okay. C. Okay. And that leads to here. Perfect. Perfecto. Then this leads to here. Okay. No movement is triggered. Okay. Interesting. Interesting. Okay. Try that again. So I think the tile script may or may not work. We'll have to see. We'll have to see when you beat Lorelei. Right through here. Okay. And there's nothing right here for right now. Okay. Alright. The warps work. Code not so much, but the warps still work. That's the important part. So I'm going to grab this. Delete that. Back to saves. Save 1.9. Copy this. And go back to in here. Paste and then open that next menu advance. While we wait for Chimchar. Okay, no shiny monkey, so we reset once again. And then go to Hex, reopen it. Okay. There's Lorelei. I'm going to open this. To here. I'm going to open this. Put that back there. Open this. Back here. Open this. Put that back there. And open this. Bring that back there. Okay. Testing was correct. Was correct at least. I don't know if defeating Lorelei will work, but we'll see. Ooh, this is an interesting song. Very interesting, okay. Okay. So this works. I need to put a script address right here. Okay, what did I have for the script? So, okay. Okay, so I don't have the script for that. Okay. I need to do a cry. First, go here. And we're going to do 3 separate cries depending on the flag that is triggered when you start your path. Let's see. No shiny monkey, so we reset that. There we go. Okay. So, I'm going to add the script address right here. Add a script address, add a trigger. And then we're going to open a new script address right here. Okay. So now, I'm going to go down here. It's not that one. Oh, I forgot to add the script addresses right here. I need to add those as well. We're going to work on the one that we've already created first. So I'm going to go off of these ones. Okay. Okay. So it has if flag set, go to section 1. This will be for Black Eagles. Black Eagles is 21. Blue Lions is 23. Golden Deer is 22. And then you got to do set var that to 1 and then end. Okay. So whatever the var is set to needs to be set to 1. Okay. We gotta do some brain power. We gotta do some brain power here. We gotta think a little bit. But first, funky monkey, funky monkey, funky monkey. Ooh. Ah, it didn't work. Oh well. It was worth a shot. It was worth a shot. Okay, so what I need to do is I need to copy this and put it as the first thing. So if this is flag is set, go to section 1. And I'm going to do section 3, section 2, and this is going to be 23, and this is going to be 22. So if 21 is... Okay, so whichever... If the 21 flag is set, brings you to Black Eagles. If 23 is set, brings you to Blue Lions. If 22 is set, brings you to Golden Deer. Okay. Alright. Right here. Do section... Nope. Section 1, Section 2, Section 3. Okay. I gotta do a Pokemon Cry. And that one is Edelgard. Okay. Black. I'm writing myself a note right here. Black Eagles. Did I spell Black Eagles? Give me a second. Gotta open that up. Okay, hold up. Let's see. Is Chimchar shiny? It is not, so we reset Toruni. There we go. Okay. Let's add another reset. Another one to the reset counter and keep going. EAGLES. So that is right. Black Eagles. All right. Then this one right here is going to be blue lions. And this one right here is going to be golden deer. Okay. Okay, so section 1 is for the black eagles. Okay. So I need to pause the trainer, make them face down. So it's apply movement, right? Apply movement NPC. So let's see. Yeah, apply movement. So I need them to go. Okay. So it's the player is 255. So apply movement 255. Auto. There we go. Face down. Okay. Emote X. Okay. Face down. Emote exclamation point. But first, Funky Monkey. Let's go. We have 11 stream points. If you guys want to spend them on anything, let me know. Either on Twitch or on YouTube. Okay, that is not, so we reset. That's another one. Emote exclamation mark. There we go. Emote exclamation mark. Delay. What delay did I have? Delay 16. Okay, delay 16. There we go. Gonna do lock all. What if I just type in cry? Cry species. Okay, cry. Okay, this first one is black eagles. So that's gonna be Moltres 2 effect 2. There we go. Okay, let's see. Do we get the Funky Monkey? Okay. All right, let's see. So wait, cry. Yeah, wait, cry. And right here. Wait, movement 255. So yeah. Wait, movement 255. Okay, there we go. So it's supposed to right here is apply movement 255 auto. There we go. And then this I can get rid of. There we go. Okay. So lock all. Moltres cry 2, wait cry, apply movement, face down exclamation point delay 16. And then wait movement. Okay. So now I've got the wait movement. We gotta do the message. And at the very end, we need to do release end. Okay. No shiny, so we reset. Okay, there we go. Okay. You look here. Yeah, wait, movement, message box default. There we go. Message box default. Auto. Here we go. That sounds like a Pokemon. Do something right now. Just really quickly. Pokédex. And then I'm going to do right here. There we go. Now I got the correct Pokemon. Yippee! Oh no, I accidentally took Turtwig. I'm so sorry! I'm so sorry. We'll do Chimchar from now on. I slipped up by accidentally choosing Turtwig. If this is a shiny, I'm so sorry. It doesn't look shiny to me though. Okay, it's not shiny. We're fine. We good. We good. Another reset down. Let's go. Alright. My bad, guys. My bad. Wasn't paying too much attention. Okay. That sounded like a Pokemon. Pokemon in trouble. Go. That sounded like a Pokemon. A Pokemon in trouble. Okay, Chimchar, here we go. I guess I need to have a separate flag for this one, because when when you go back up, I wanted to hit the trigger and say, I should go help that Pokemon. Alright, that's another reset, Aruni. Another one. 4,040 resets! 10 more resets, and then my prediction is null and void. That sounds like a Pokemon. A Pokemon in trouble. Okay, do I do... Wait... Oh, yeah. Close on key press. That's what I want. Close on key press. Then... apply movement, walk down. So this right here. So, and then wait movement. So this right here is what I need to put right here. Okay, so then apply movement, walk down, wait movement. Okay, let me think here. Release. End. There we go. Now I also need to set the VAR. That's right. Okay. All right. Was not shiny, so we had a reset counter. Okay. Let me see. I could add another script right here. It says I should go help that Pokemon, but I could have that very easily on this same script. I'm trying to think, what if, to save space, I take all of this. Right? Hear me out. Hear me out. Return. And I paste it right here. So, if the Black Eagles flag is set, go to section 1. I'm gonna take out this lock all right here. And I'm gonna put that right up here. Lock all. There we go. Lock all. Then it'll go down here. Cry Moltres 2-2. Wait cry. Return. And it shouldn't trigger the other two sections because only one flag should be triggered. And then it'll apply movement to all of them. Wait movement, message box, close on key press, apply movement, walk down, wait movement, release, end. Okay, there's not a shiny Chimchar, so we reset. Let's go. So actually, I don't need this end right here. Wait movement. Right here. Can't remember how to set a flag. I'll be honest. Trying to think. Because I can shorten the code by making it play through this. Because this is going to be played through all of them. The only thing that's different is the cry. So I can do this. Post it there. And there. But section 2 is Blue Lions. So this one's going to be Solgaleo. Solgaleo. There we go. Then this one is Xerneas, since it's Golden Deer. Xerneas. There we go. Okay, no shiny Chimchar, so we reset. Okay. I'm going to see if this will actually work. I don't know if it will. I mean, I could test it now and see if it would work. So here's the thing. After the wait movement, I need to create another flag. I need to put that flag at the top. Let me just try typing in flag. Set flag. Brand new flag. To 1. No, just sets the flag. Wait movement, set the flag, release end. Then up here, okay. Actually, I might be able to do it right here. If dot flag set, let's grab team chair right here. Okay, so if flag set, it's going to be 0x 0 0. Oh, let's check team chair real quick. Pardon my French. All right. Give me half a second. We are going to add 1 to the reset counter right there. Sorry, I thought I heard a knock on my door. Must have been Casper. Anyway. Casper, the friendly ghost. The friendliest ghost you know. Alright. So here's what I'm thinking. If when you step on it for the first time, it'll bring you to the section with whatever house you're part of and do the cry of that legendary, and then you'll turn down exclamation point, and you'll be like, that sounds like a Pokemon in trouble. When you click a button, you'll walk down. And it'll set the flag and then end. Then if you walk back up and step back on it, it'll do the cry again, but this time, after you hear the cry, it's going to go to a different section. Flag B9. B9. Go to section 4. Like so. And then we're going to add another section down here. No, we don't want Turtwig, we want Chimchar. Here we go. Section 4. And then this one's just going to be, I should help that Pokemon. Okay, there's Chimchar. But it's not a shiny, so we reset. Okay. So this one. So it's lock all. I'm going to do this in section 4. That way you face down exclamation point again. And then I'm going to do message box default. Auto. I should go help that Pokemon. There we go. Okay. Now, if you lose the fight to the Pokemon, you go back to the Pokemon Center and you have to refight the Elite Four, I think. But the flag will already be set, so it'll like, I have to go help the Pokemon, and you'll go back, I guess. Okay, so message box default. I should go help that. I should go help that Pokemon. Then grab this. Close on key press, apply movement, walk down, wait movement. Okay. This one isn't too complicated. Luckily, this isn't very complicated. I'm dumbing it down a lot so that I can understand it. And I can make it work. I'm trying to make it as simple as possible. That was not a shiny, so we reset. Okay. We got 46 resets so far. That's nuts. Okay. So then, if you try to walk back up, you'll hear the cry, face down, exclamation point, delay, apply movement. No, apply movement. Wait movement, message. I should go help the Pokemon. Close on key plus, apply movement, walk down, wait movement. And then just release end. Release end. Okay. I hope I have the return command correct. Because return should just bring it right back up to where it was, right? If not, I'll have to copy and paste this into every section. Which I guess is fine. It just makes it 3 times as long. Okay. Okay, let's see if this script will work. So I'm going to save right where it is. Then, I'm going to take this, save. That was a reset, because it was not a shiny. I'm going to go to here, saves. I'm going to go to here. Should I delete this? Yeah, I'll delete it. No, I won't. Let's go to saves. This will be 9.2. Folder. Save. 9.2. Post it right there. Post it right there. There we go. Okay. Now, we need to warp to 178.3. So we need to warp to 178.3. Okay. Let's go to Cerulean City. Need to go to 178.3. This right here. 178.3. All right, we're gonna grab Chimchar real quick. Okay. All right. There we go. So that script currently will not let you pass. Once you beat once you beat the leader of the Saros Church, then you'll then I'll add a new flag into that, and then when that flag is triggered, then set the VAR, and then you can just walk past. Actually, wait, no. I can have you go to the new island, and then have those 3 points all connect to right here, So I don't need this at all. I actually don't need this warp. I can actually just flat out delete this warp entirely. And then just have all of them go to this warp right here. I believe anyway, I believe. Okay, so that should go to there. And then that should trigger. Alright, let's test this out. Let's test this out and see how well this will work. Because I don't know. Huh. I wonder what happened there. Let's see. Black Eagles is triggered, so it goes down to here. Wait, cry, return. Try this again. Maybe I have the return wrong. I could very easily have the return command incorrect, to where it's not going back up to the correct spot. So I'm going to do something real quick. I'm going to pause this music. We're going to wait for Chimchar. No Chimchar. Okay. We're going to add another one to the reset counter. Boom. By the way, if I ever skipped one, please let me know if I missed a reset. I'm going to go to here. Okay. I have the return command wrong then. That's okay. That's okay. At least I'm getting the cry correct, which is kind of cool. Okay. So basically what that means is I need to take this whole thing right here, cut it, and then right here, instead of return right here, I need to post that right there. So wait, cry, then apply movement. There, and then release all end, and then right here, post that. And then right here, instead of return, post that. Okay. Alright. Let's see if this changes anything. Let's see if this changes anything. Alright, we're currently on Chimchar. So I actually do need to pause the music real quick. And we're going to check Chimchar real quick. Okay. Nope. It's not correct, so we reset. Alright, we're going to go back through and see if this works. And I want to change my thing as well. Okay. That sounded like a Pokemon. Yo, it's working! A Pokemon in trouble. That sounded like a Pokemon. A Pokemon in trouble. Oh. Let me check something. Set flag. Oh. I see. So in that case, I have to take this right here. Post that right there. Okay. So then I'm going to get rid of this movement then. This movement right here. And I'm just going to do, I should go help that Pokemon. Save and then play. Okay. Let's see if this works. Okay. We're schmoovin'. We're schmoovin'. Okay, here we go. Alright. Cry. That sounded like a Pokemon. a Pokemon in trouble. I should go help that Pokemon. Yo, let's go! It worked! It's working! Huge. Okay. That works. So you don't hear the cry again? Unfortunately, you don't hear the cry. But you only hear the cry once. Which is unfortunate, but that's okay. You only hear the cry once. I could get rid of Section 4 entirely, to be fair. Actually, should I? Should I get rid of Section 4? Yeah, okay, I can get rid of Section 4. No. That's not a shiny, so we reset. Pew! 4,050 resets! Let's go! Okay. If I keep it, it says I should go help that Pokemon, but you only hear it once. But if you, if I get rid of that, you can hear the cry multiple times and kind of try and determine what it is. No, I think I'll keep Section 4. Section 4, that seems pretty cool. I now need to know if the other cries will work just as well. So, okay. I'm going to copy that. Exit out of this. Delete this. Go back to these save files. Oh wait, I need to open up a note document. Post the code right there so I don't lose the code. Then, copy this. Post that. Open that up in Hexmaniac Advance. Go to here. Go to Hexmaniac. Open it up so you guys can see. There we go. And, of course, we select ourselves a Chimchar. Right-click this. Open a new tab. And it is not a shiny Chimchar, so we reset. Okay. So I'm gonna copy this. Paste it right there. There we go. So now that is accurate. And then I save right there. Okay. I'm gonna minimize that just in case. I'm gonna keep this code just in case I lose it. Having backups is a good idea. There we go. Let's open up this. Then open up this. And then open up this. Then open up this. Then open up this. Here we go. It should be 178.3. So you need to be 78. 1 3. Here we go. Chimchar select. Let's go. I gotta redo the code. But now I should be able to test all of the cries. All the different paths. Okay. That's another reset Rooney right there. Okay. Now I'm going to pause the music once again. And I'm going to play. New game. We just got to start a new game. For A. His name will be Aaron. Okay. Now we need to go claim our starter first. I don't know if any flags need to be set for us to get to the elite, into the Elite Four, but I just want to test it. Okay, we've already done the Black Eagles with the Blue Lions. You received Oshawott. Let's go! Nope. You've made your choice. Your path is set. Okay. Now, let's test this. That sounded like a Pokemon. A Pokemon in trouble. I should go help that Pokemon. Awesome! Okay. Now, one more time for the Golden Deer. I like the cries. The cries are doing really well. The cries are really, really good. Okay, we don't want Turtwig, we want Chimchar. Okay. Alright, let's check to see if Chimchar is a shiny. It is not. Okay. That means we reset. Okay. So the reset. Okay. 4,053. We're getting there. Okay, we're going to choose Golden Deer. Received Rowlet. Name Rowlet. No. You made your choice. Your path is set. Okay. There we go. That sounded like a Pokemon. A Pokemon in trouble. I should go help that Pokemon. Okay. Huge. Now there is something. I do need to edit the text a little bit, but that's about it. Okay. Huge. Absolutely huge. So let me exit out of this really quickly. I'm going to delete that. We're going to go back to the save file. I'm going to start playing the music again. There we go. So it turns out this is a very valuable save file. Go here, post it in there, open this up with Hexmaniac Advance. Alright, let's grab a Chimchar. And we're gonna go to Hex and pull it back up on the live stream. There we go. There you go, now you guys can see it. Yippee! Okay. Uh-oh, I messed with my gain. Okay. Testing. Ah! 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 No, that works. That looks fine. Okay, okay. Alright. It's still the same on OBS. Let me know if I really messed up my mic. If my mic is too sensitive or not sensitive enough. Ah! Okay. I should be fine. That should be good. Okay. Alright. Did I add one? I did not add one yet. There we go. We're now into 4,054 resets. Okay. Alrighty then. Let's go back to here. Okay. We need to go back into the Elite Four, and I need to re-post the code. So we'll go to here. You still have everything, right? Yeah, you still have everything. Go back into here. It's Claude. Go into here. It's Dimitri. Go into here. That's Edelgard. Go into here. Okay. And then here. Okay. I need to go to the note document with that in it. Copy. Post. Okay. Let's grab Turtwig, Chimchar again. Let's go. Turtwig still has the one with the most votes. Okay. It is not shiny, so we reset. Alright. 4,055 resets. Alright. So now, I want to change this. That sounded like a Pokemon. A Pokemon in trouble. There we go. And then change it on all 3 of these. Like a Pokemon in trouble. There we go. Section 4. There we go. I should go help that Pokemon. There we go. And, of course, copy. Paste. There we go. I should go help that Pokemon. There we go. Okay. Whew. Okay, I think we did it. We got that down. Now, there needs to be another flag up here that when that is triggered, go to section 5, and section 5 will be set var to 1. And that flag will be set once you beat the leader of the Church of Saros. Whatever that dragon's name is. Okay, that is another one right there. There we go. Minimize that just in case. Okay. Alright, so now that that is set for now, I can close out of that safely. Okay. Okay. That seems all good and dandy. All fine and dandy. This I can delete, because that just won't appear anymore, because I actually, wait, no, I don't even have to set the flag, because as soon as you go through that entrance, no matter which entrance you go through, it'll all lead you back to here. Okay. So now, I need 3 separate warps. I need edit block. Normal. Trying to find something that'll work for me. Chimchar, okay. Strength button, sand, seawater, ice, ash. Maybe rock stairs. I think rock stairs would work. Okay. No, ladder. I think ladder is what I want. Alright, that's another reset of Rooney. Let's see. Ladder. Here we go. Because I think ladder, you can enter it from any side. Okay, save. Now, this should activate there. Perfect. Okay. So now I can add 3 separate warps going to 3 separate places and then 3 script addresses above it. Okay. So we go here. So it's similar to that. Let's see. Alright, no Turtwig. It is still Chimchar. Yo, we've been going for about 2 hours. I'm very surprised. I'm not having too much fun. let's add the 3 script addresses, and I'm gonna grab this this one right here for reference. Okay, that Chimchar's not shiny, so we reset. Yippee! Okay. Pokemon Lake. Okay. We're gonna add a script address right here. Add script. Perfect. Add a trigger. Okay. 40D8. Okay. So if flag set, go to section 1. If flag set, go to section 1. Then we're gonna have this part pop up. And then right here. Sorry, but you can't enter here. Close on key press, apply movement, walk up. Wait movement, end. Okay. There we go. And then down here is section 1. Section 1. There we go. And in section 1, it's just set var and then end. Okay. Let's see if this guy is shiny. It is not. Okay, we reset. Is that another one? Right there. There we go. Okay, right there. It's just set var. And what var do we want? 0x40d8. 0x40d8 to 1. Right? Yeah, to 1 and then end. End. There we go. Okay. Okay. So now, copy that. Go to here. Another script address right here. Add a script address for that one. Add a trigger. That one's D9. Okay. D9. So now it won't trigger, and then it's going to be 23. So what we want for that one, we still want to walk up. Okay, there we go. So good, so good. Very good, very good, very good. Yes, sir. Very good, sir. Yes, sir. Very good. I think I'll probably make this the last. Well, yeah, I'll make this the last one. Here we go. Last reset. And it is not a shiny. Unfortunate. So it looks like our prediction, my prediction, was false. So, I'm going to get rid of my prediction. We still have Chicken Nuggets prediction, which is 4,067. It's still on the table. If we get to 4,117 and we still haven't found a shiny, Chicken Nuggets prediction goes out the window. So, that's going to do it for that. I just want to do one more thing. I want to add one more script address to here. Add script, and that's 40DA. Okay. This one we're going to do this. That's 40DA. There we go. And instead of 23, that one's going to be 22. I'm going to save right there. Okay. And then I'm going to click on this and copy it. And I'm going to create another save file. This is going to be save 9.3. Post that in there. Okay. That's safely tucked away. So now I can go to here. Put in 78, 1, warp, free. That should lead me right to there. Okay, now we save. We play the game. Okay. Alright. Here we go. Whoops. Let me just reset real quick. We're going to go through all 3 routes. Just to make sure all 3 routes will work. Just really quickly. Hey, there we go. Green, that's fine. Okay. Now we need to talk to you. Get Litten. And then go through here. Okay. Now. That sounded like a Pokemon. A Pokemon in trouble. I should go help that Pokemon. Okay, and you cannot go up. Okay. So now. Sorry, but you can't enter here. Huge. Okay. Sorry, but you can't enter here. Okay. But I can go through here. Okay, perfect. Now we're going to go through all 3 routes just for completionist sake. Make sure none of the code is broken for any of the routes. Oh, whoops. It's that. And green. Okay, let's go grab a different starter from you. Blue lions. Then go up here. Okay. We can walk through there. We can't walk in there. And we can't walk in there. Okay, great. So that one works. Perfect. So now. Whoops. Wrong thing. We need to choose the last one, which is the golden deer. Just super quickly. This is what tests are for. Green. No, I want golden deer. Okay. And if you talk to him again, you make sure your path is set. Okay. Does he face every way? Okay, cool. Cool beans, cool beans. Okay. Sorry, but you can't go that way. Sorry, but you can't go that way. And we can go that way. Cool. Okay. Sounds good. Alright, we did it! We have the setup for the next area. I now need to create the encounter with the legendary Pokemon and the fight with the leader of the Church of Saros, which I had the dialogue for that, the pre-fight. I have the dialogue for that. Once you finish with that, then you can go forward. Then she'll walk to the side and let you through a cave. Oh, sorry. Then she'll disappear. And she'll let you pass to get to this power or whatever. And it just says it's radiating with power. And you just go up to a cave and whatever it is, it'll bring you to the champion battle, basically. Okay. I think that's it. Thank you all so much for watching the live stream. If you like the live stream, be sure to hit the like button down below. Follow me on Twitch as well. It helps you guys know whenever I am live. We are live Monday through Friday, 11 a.m. Mountain Daylight Time. And just Monday through Fridays when we live stream. Come join our Discord. Link in the description down below on YouTube or in our bio on Twitch. And come join our Discord and leave suggestions of what video games you guys would like to see us play in the future. Tomorrow, we'll be back with some more Spyro. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye, guys. Bye-bye. Thank you so much for your support and your love. I really appreciate it.